Happy Sunday, my good people. Hope everyone is doing well. It's nice and sunny over here. I hadn't opened my door to see the weather, but I think it might be warm. But it looks nice outside. I got the back door open so air can come in. It looks pretty nice outside. I'll probably go in the backyard sometime later today. I got up early. Of course, I'm looking on YouTube for stuff. But I put in FBA News Today, and it's only giving me a channel. So I don't know what's happening in the world of FBA, other than the fact that the Democrats are crashing out. And for people who keep wondering, how come you keep asking the Democrats for money? They are not even in power. Why don't you ask Republicans? You know they're going to say no. Everybody's going to say no, but you're going to pay reparations. The Democrats are being asked for reparations because the Democrats have asked for our votes for over 60 years and they've gotten it. What have we gotten? And someone talked about something we got set aside. We got nothing. Nothing specific for Black people. Medicare and Social Security was set up, I want to say, was that set up in the Great Depression time or later? For the Great Depression, I know food stamps. And it was not for foundational Black Americans during that time. Why? Because foundational Black Americans were living it up on the other side of town while other people experiencing the Great Depression, not knowing what to do with themselves, not much unlike their descendants now, did not know how to react to panic. All they did was panic. They not to panic, to change. Drastic change is not something that is a part of those people's repertoire. They don't know how to deal with it, and it's showing now. Right now, when they're doing those No Kings marches, they see that there are millions and millions of people. Okay. What those millions and millions of people need to do was what the January 6ers did, but not in the way that they did it. Do it in the way that you're going to make a difference and a change to let those people know that you're not playing with them. That's just an idea for the No Kings marchers. You storm the Capitol, you storm Mar-a-Lago, you can storm any place where these people are. You know their house address. Stand outside their house and ask them, what you doing? Why are we fighting Iran? You can ask those questions. You know where those people live. Go to their houses. Ask them questions. This is what these idiot people online are doing now. Doxing people. What do you think is going to happen when you give out somebody's address who doesn't play like that? So, I guess if you don't want to go to the house and get shot down, then don't go to their house. But you can go to their places of work en masse and ask them what are they doing with this country. Only the No Kings marchers need to do that. Hint, hint. No Kings marchers storm the people's places. Go to their places of work. That's the safest bet. You don't want to be gunned down if you go to the wrong door. Or if you go to a prepared door. So, anyway, I don't know what else to discuss other than moving around, looking at the different tree colors, because that's something that I just started doing recently. But I've noticed when I moved from New York to Maryland, and I would, because I don't drive, I drive people crazy, that's what I do. Driving down the roads, the colors of the trees look different to me. In New York, they just look gloomy. Even though they're not. They just, I don't know, just look gloomy. Then when you come out of New York, not even New Jersey, come out of New York and you get to the more sprawling states, like Pennsylvania's, the Virginia's, the tree color is different, and they just look different. That it could be me all in my head, but they just look different. So now what I'm doing is looking at the different trees. And somebody said that normally trees would not, if they're not from the same family, they don't normally grow together. But when I look, they're different. groups of trees that are planted along the highway together. So how did they get there? Did they just spring up, or did someone actually plant them? And if they planted them specifically out of sequence, not being in the same family, why? You tried to get kumbaya with the trees? Leave nature alone. Let nature do what it normally does. Nate is. I don't care if that's my word. Let nature do nature. And don't go planting things that are not supposed to grow together. But then also I was looking to see that a lot of the trees along the highway are not swinging trees, if you know what I mean. Foundation of Black Americans. They're not swinging trees. They don't have those hard, heavy limbs that I thank God every day when I see those trees. I say, oh my gosh, thank you. But now, go to plantations and you'll see the swinging trees. I did notice that there was, is it North Carolina? North Carolina group of family members are trying to get back their land, which is, I believe, less than 2 plantations, 7,000 acres, and I hope that they get it back and change it all up. Change up that ground, because what they're using it for is making money for them. And it's still off of our ancestors' pain. That needs to stop. I am so happy to be alive during this time. Thank you, young people, for your voice in the reparations delineation movement. It is refreshing to see. And I don't know older people who vote Democrat, no matter who. I am working with one person. They're very hard-headed. And I just don't know. So right now, since 2020, practically, I have gotten, and I don't care if you're going to say that it's cold. It's not. It's the reality. In 2020, I started letting everybody know, that's when I was on Facebook, that you have to get used to death. People that you love are going to be gone because of something that they did in 2020. Now more and more people are leaving this earth because of that. So you have to get yourselves used to loss. So the people who are going to get left behind in the Democratic Party nonsense, what's this thing called? Trying to continually block our reparations. I don't know what's going to happen to y'all, but peace. Because, yeah, you got to get it together at some point in time. No matter how old you are, you have to get it together. If the party's not helping you, move on to something else. You don't have to vote Republican. You can vote so many different things. They got a Green Party. They got a banana boat party. I don't care. Any other party besides the two is what you do. And I keep saying that if people vote, they're not going to win. If freaking 81 million people vote independent, somebody has to win the spot. No matter what the freaking, what's that dumb thing says? The electoral college says. If I have 81, you can't overlook an independent getting 81 million votes. That cannot be overlooked. 180 million votes. That cannot be overlooked. Get it together, people. Registered independent, get away from red and blue. See what happens. We're here. See what happens. I know you don't want to vote for either one. People to vote for the couch. There has to be a great independent candidate who is for reparations. So people who happen to want Foundation of Black Americans to get what is owed them, sign up for voting. Sign up for being a politician if you want. Go independent so we can back you. And I don't have all the time for this money crap. Just give you the votes. I'm an American, but I don't pay as much attention to what happens in America. I don't think I have a copy of the Constitution, just miraculously. I don't know where it came from, but I have a copy of the Constitution. I could read it if I feel like it. But I already know so much of it, but this, that, and the third. But yeah. And that is probably going to be on fire in a few months. Who knows? I don't know where this country is headed, where it's going, but it's not looking good. Not looking good right now. And I have no idea what the economy is, because I'm not spending as much, but I am still buying stuff. Like they said, get your necessary stuff. I'm not doing any overspending of going out to these restaurants, buying all this extra food. I do get some, but not a lot. And I do not go to people who openly dislike Foundation Black Americans. You're not going to spit in my face and take my money too. I've crossed that a long time ago. I try to tell it to my kids. They don't want to listen. They still want to go get their sushi bakes from these people. They still want to get their wontons from these people. I try not to eat it. We can make this food. They have so many YouTube videos on how to make ethnic foods. So you really don't need to be going to these people to be disrespected, because that's all they do. It's innate in them. It's a part of their being to dislike Foundation of Black Americans. I don't got the time for it. This is why I have not found a doctor. It's not even the fact that they don't like me. They don't listen to what I say. They try to police how I feel with my body, and I'm not dealing with it. No, I am still so upset about this freaking Indian woman trying to put me in a wheelchair. I did not know that I had a myelomalacia, is a spinal cord injury. I guess when the bones mesh together and you could become paralyzed. So I did the MRI. I'm going to keep talking about this too. I did the MRI in July. She gave me the results in December. Lady, I'm still moving. I want to say what I want you to be on here, but I'm still moving. Freaking crackhead. Anyway, I don't want to be negative. So on that note, I'm going to go. And probably, I might go outside today. I'll think about it. Was I outside yesterday? I was outside. Ooh, it's not that I stay inside all the time. I go outside. I just need to move more. But I would love to. This is what it is. I'm stubborn. And I wait for my male partner to help me. But the male partner is not coming to me. So I'm just continually waiting. But I'm moving a little bit. And I put the, what's that thing called? So I did do some jumps on it. What is it called? The rebounder. You guys know what I'm talking about. I call it a jumper. It is a trampoline for the kids. I was on it earlier today because my hip is trying to do something. When I'm walking, it's like my leg is collapsing. So I don't know what the Bible says. You need a new hip. I don't need a new hip, Granny. I don't need a new hip, Granny. I don't need a new hip, Granny. Thank you, though, for that. I appreciate it. But, yeah. Something's going on, and I got to work it out. So, I'm going to eat some breakfast, and I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy this beautiful Sunday. Thank you for listening.